hey, didn't see you there. My name's Jack, and welcome to Cinema Haven, home to all things cinema. Today, I'm going to
Stop.
explain.
Brother! Do you have your mic on? He does not have his mic on.
I took it off, and I.
That's what I said. You're prepared. Everyone said yes. You're not prepared.
I said I was ready. Why did I agree to be?
I did not.
Actually, honestly, I'm kind of glad I did.
I'm so sorry. I will. This is pot.
He wants camera two.
I could have been looking at Twitter, which I did all night long.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. My name's Jack, and welcome to Cinema Haven, home to all things cinema. Today, I am going to explain and teach you about everything we have here, including cameras, camera shots, booms, and of course, C-47s. All of that and more on Cinema Haven. Hey, can you guys hear me all right? Get down here. Thank you. Much better. This is a boom mic. It picks up sounds where they point and reject off-axis sounds. Boom mics are held by someone off camera to allow them to be movable during a performance. Fine. Now, this is a lav mic. It's very small and is attached easily to an actor's body or their clothing, where they are wired or wireless varieties, and it only requires a minimal transmitter pack that is typically clipped onto a belt or in the actor's pocket. They can pick up sound from every direction, making them handy for on-the-move recording. They are flexible for placement, making them easy to hide. This is a handheld mic. It picks up background noise, so blocking it from the wind while recording is extremely important.
This is three-point lighting. The three lights are as follow. The key light. The key light is to fill in the backlight and keep the focus on the subject, as well as brighten up the scene. This is the fill light, meant to fill in the scene and provide more light within the scene. And finally, this is the backlight. The backlight is to add dimension to the subject. This is an extreme close-up. This is a long shot, frames the subject from head to toe. This is a medium long shot, frames the subject from the head to just above or below the knee. This is a medium shot, depicting the subject from the head to just above or below the waist. This is a medium close-up shot, a shot from the head to just above the chest. This is a close-up shot, a shot from the head or just above the shoulders. Finally, this is an extreme close-up shot, a long shot of the subject that takes up the entire frame and is zoomed in on the subject.
Hey, excuse me, do you know where the library is? Hey, do you know where the library is? Hey! I'm asking you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was looking for the library.
There are many different cuts in a video, including jump cuts, match cuts, and cutaways. Jump cuts mimic a jump in the passage of time. Match cuts match the next scene to a past scene in a smooth transition. Cutaways are quick cuts to show what the subject is looking at. This was presented in a master coverage video that we did earlier in the year. Please take a look.
At last, I have found you.
Took you long enough.
Then you know I have arrived.
Yes. I know that no matter what, no matter how much I regret it, you're never gonna forgive me.
Not a day goes by where it doesn't haunt me. And now, I've finally come for closure.
Please. You don't have to do this.
You brought this all on yourself, foolish boy. None of this would have ever happened if you didn't take my nachos.
I thought they were for the table. It doesn't have to come to this. You don't
Enough!
have...
What's done is done. And now, you will pay the price.
That was great. Let's head over to the green screen.
There are three phases of production: pre-production, production, and post-production. Pre-production is the planning and the storyboard phase. Production is where the script is shot. Post-production is where the editing phase is where the concept of the idea fully becomes shown in the film. Here is a man that taught us everything that we know please give a warm welcome to the one and only Mr. Leone.
Who's your favorite director?
Oh, good question, Jackson. My favorite director would have to be Martin Scorsese. I love how he directs. I love how he storytells. I'm a big fan of a lot of his movies. But I also like Steven Spielberg. I think that he also has a great vision when it comes to directing and seeing how the story can play out visually.
All right. And what's your favorite film and why?
So my favorite, I have two. One of it is Star Wars, the original Star Wars, the 1977 Star Wars. And I think that's my favorite just because that was the first movie I saw. I saw it at the drive-in, and I've always been a big Star Wars fan ever since. But if you're talking cinema, my favorite movie is The Godfather. I love The Godfather. I can watch it over and over again. I love the cinematography, the way it's edited, and just the overall story.
And when did you find a love for filmmaking?
So filmmaking is not necessarily my first love. My first love is editing. And I used to edit a lot for broadcasting. So really, TV production was my first love. I loved everything TV production. I loved the studio. I loved the cameras, floor directing, switching, directing, and editing. I thought TV production was so cool, and that's actually what my undergraduate degree is in. So communications with a concentration in video and TV production. It wasn't really until I started getting into teaching that I had more of an appreciation for filmmaking and narrative storytelling. And I think I really kind of developed a passion for that as I continue to teach my students about it. So not necessarily my first love, but it's becoming it's getting there.
Okay. What is your favorite film from your childhood?
So my favorite film from my childhood is Star Wars, the original Star Wars. Like I said, it was the first film that I went to. I saw it at the drive-in. I really had no idea what was going on. I was more excited to have a big bag of peanut M&Ms than anything. But that was definitely my favorite. Every time I see Star Wars, I always think of being a kid. So that is my favorite childhood movie.
And how old were you when you went to see Star Wars?
I was 5 years old.
Wow. What do you like the most about teaching?
What do I like the most about teaching? You're looking at it. I love working with the kids. I love being able to teach them these skills and seeing them grow and mature as they continue throughout the course. And I especially love it when their work is recognized. So it's working with the students is definitely why I love teaching.
All right, last question. You ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite student?
Who's my favorite student? That's a loaded question. Kate Archambault.
Wow, what a wonderful experience to be only in high school, yet shooting real movies with real equipment. This class has been a great chance to take a step into the fascinating world of video production here at Cinema Haven, home to all things cinema. Have a good night.